The alien-human battle of 1979 in New Mexico. Reports of an eyewitness. In 1995, a man named Phil Schneider narrated an interesting tale of his encounter with extraterrestrials living underground. The incident took place when Phil was working as an explosives expert for U.S. government in Dulce, NM in 1979. Being an eyewitness of the alien-human battle of 1979 in New Mexico, Phil provided a detailed report in 1995. He claimed himself to be one of the 3 survivors of the alien-human battle of 1979, and also he was the only person with a high-level security clearance speaking out in such detail about the government's knowledge of alien beings. 2 years prior to his unfortunate death in 1997, Phil revealed ample of secrets, and also criticized the government for keeping its own people in dark. It is believed that he was assassinated by a U.S. intelligence agency for disclosing the truth about the U.S. government cover-up of UFOs and aliens. As soon as Phil commenced the task of building underground bases, he grew suspicious considering the Special Forces Green Berets around camp. In order to assess the development of the base, Phil visited the underground camp and found himself confronted with a big gray, a 7-foot-tall alien who was only a few steps away from them. The stench was worse than the worst garbage can. The entity was absolutely horrible. Phil was frightened to see the humanoid figures and fumbled while carrying out his pistol. Using his pistol, he killed 2 of the aliens. However, one of the aliens waved his hand in a circular motion, and emitted some strange harmful energy right in front of Phil's chest. The next thing I know, this blue beam hit me and just literally opened me up like a fish. While narrating the frightening encounter, Phil showed his hands to the audience. The alleged beam had literally burned off some of the fingers on his left hand and hit his chest. A Green Beret interfered and saved Phil's life, and got Schneider into a lift to raise him above ground to safety. As per Phil, more than 60 people lost their lives that day. The other 2 survivors of the alien-human battle of 1979 are currently living in a nursing home at Canada, under the supervision of Canadian government, and no American citizen, Schneider included, is allowed access to them. Phil believed that the reason behind such top-notch security is the fear of those survivors being kidnapped. There's a war under there and it's been going on since that time, Phil Schneider. He informed the audience that around 1,477 underground bases existed around the world, and 129 of which were located in the United States. A budget called "black budget," hidden from other U.S. government agencies and from the public, garners 25% of the gross national product are used to meet the expenses of maintaining these bases. He further added that military forces of multiple countries have been engaged in such battles with aliens. We must instill in our public officials, they must tell us the truth. If the truth cannot totally come out, what's the use in us having anything called freedom? What do you think? Tell us in the comments. Also make sure to subscribe to our channel.